Ultimate Pilates. Today we're going to do a great abs series. You're going to learn how to connect your deep core muscles and stop using your neck. So we're going to start on one red spring. Just put one red spring only. You'll need your ball and your foot bar is down. Let's get started. Turn around facing the back of your carriage. Get your legs on top and you're going to have the ball positioned behind your chest. So right at the bottom of your rib cage, kind of for ladies where your bra strap line would be, around there, okay? Make sure your feet are on the headrest. You're going to loop your arms through. I've got mine through the smaller strap, the arm strap, and place it anywhere above your elbow, in your upper arms. Relax your head into your hands. So I interlace my hands together behind my head and I drop the weight of my head into my hands. Really make that hammock. Take a moment here and just allow your tight thoracic spine to open. It should feel so nice. Okay, just relaxing the weight of your head down. And let's just breathe. Take a moment to come into our breath here. I want you to learn to breathe into that ball. Take a deep breath in and really open up your body laterally as much as you can. And then as you exhale out, engage your pelvic floors gently and pull everything back together. One more time, deep breath in. Opening up, really fill up more and more. Get more breath into you, and then as you exhale, sink your body back together. Okay, we're going to start to move now. Breathing in, you're over the ball already. Now I want you to pick up from your ribs, not your neck. So that's the fight here. Keep your elbows forward. Think about lifting your armpits up. It's very subtle, this series. And looking over your kneecaps. So as we go back, I like to show what not to do. This is what not to do. Dropping in my neck, see that? Keeping here. This type of thing. Okay, look at that. My back is moving. There's no purpose. Wasting our time completely. Drop the head in the hands. Drop the weight of the head and release it there the whole time. And just pick your ribs up. Curl forward. Draw that belly down. So if you're doing it correctly, it's such a small move. The shape of my back is not changing. I'm just starting to get some mobility in the thoracic spine and get some shake on in my core. Breathing in, expand and open. Elbows slightly forward. Look over your knees, curl up. So I want to keep this really beginner friendly. Okay, so you may just stay like this. If you want to try and add on a little bit further, you're going to lift your right leg up and continue. Breathing in, opening up. Now as I curl forward, I've got to think about pulling my belly button into my spine. And again, breathing in. Exhale. Can you lift up a bit higher? I'm being quite conservative today because what I tend to do as well, when I come up higher, I tend to jerk my neck. So I'm really staying conscious of that, wrapping that rib to hip connection down and not using my neck to generate the movement. Change sides. Breathing into open. Now exhale, curl. If you're doing it correctly, you really start to feel a nice shake in the stomach. The weight of my hip bones, I've got even weight, that never changes. So we always want to maintain our nice solid foundation. The right hip, the left hip, everything's really still. Okay, remember your option. If you can, you're going to lift both legs up. Tighten that tummy really tight now so you're not arching your back. And then go back over the ball. Draw your chin to your chest. Think about a lemon under your chin. And you keep that as you curl up off the ball. Again, breathing in. Open up through your breath. And then exhale, curl. Squeeze your legs tight together. Whew. I love this because it really starts to get shaky. Guys, you're meant to be feeling it in your stomach. If you're not, It should be no back whatsoever. Just getting that nice stretch over the ball for your upper abs. Exhale. Whew, nice job. If you can from here, keep adding on. Your left leg goes down just halfway and pull it up. From your stomach. Alternate down and up. Keep going. Breathing in, exhale. Couple more. If you can take the foot all the way down, but you never want to lose your abdominal contraction. Okay, don't let it go into your back. Less is more. Always stay in the range of movement that your body can control. 2 more. Opening and shh. Last one. And shh. Oh, so nice. Bring your feet down, move your straps and place them into your hands. So I'm holding onto the small strap, the hand strap now. Feet are down. Take a deep breath in, and I want you to get your elbows up high. Okay, higher than your shoulders. Open up. Now don't be dropping back on the ball. Try and lift your ribs off the ball and take your arms to the side. Breathing in, exhale. Shh. Close it all back together. Just adjusting myself here. Breathing in, open up. Lead with your elbows, your armpits opening up. And then shh, close back together. If that's not enough range, you can choke up on your straps a bit more near the buckles. That way it's elevating you up in that nice forward flexion even more, which I quite like. Breathing in and exhale. 2 more, breathing in. Exhale. Look at your belly button. Are you pulling? Are you sucking down that belly button into your spine? 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Nice job. And roll back up with control. Move your ball down now to your lower back. All the way. You want to really stick it in there. And then choking up on your straps, we're going to curl back. So you really keep your bum tight to the shoulder rest for this. Breathing in, you're pulling your abdominals into that ball as tight as you can. From here, we add a bicep curl. Bicep curl. That's all it is. Forward and back, staying still. So all the weight is back behind my sitting bones. I'm curling my ribs in and staying in this supported position. Ball is really great for giving you that support. And I'm really trying to pull my abs in deep inside of me, into that ball. 2 more. Last one. I think you know where I'm going from this, right? One leg. You stay here depending on your level. Exhale. Scoop that tummy in tighter. Drop the shoulders down. Again. I really love the ball series with this. I can really feel it connecting deep inside of my stomach. So much better than wasting our time and throwing our neck around in sit-ups and things. And we're learning to get really important foundation work of hip stability. Change sides. Drop the shoulders and exhale. Scoop the tummy. Relax the neck, no tension there. Can you pull your chest up a little bit higher perhaps? Get your head on the ceiling and breathe. 2 more. Excellent, last one. If you can, let's lift it up, both legs, little Pilates V, scoop that tummy in, open your chest up. Watch your balance, don't pull yourself head over turkey here. Let's go, exhale. Any back, remember, you're not ready for that. Keep your feet down. 2 more. Pull from your stomach, not your arms so much. Woo, good job. One last stretch I love to do after we did lower and upper abs is place the ball behind your chest. Take a deep breath in, take the hands into the big glutes now. We're going to do a full range bicep curl. The ball's back underneath my chest, guys. Stretch back, open up, and really allow that body to stretch, but you're keeping your ribs in. We're not popping here. Opening up, breathing, wrap those arms in a circular motion, level on your hips, curl forward, off your ball, all the way up, and again, curl back slowly. Shh, shh. Arms stay by your ears. We're moving up through the sides with straight arms now, reaching back, keep that chin in. Breathe, connected to it. Go into your zone. I really like to do this kind of stuff with my eyes closed, curling up. So I can really feel my rib to hip connection. Good. Making sure you come all the way, oh, I just lost my straps then, all the way back up to start. Great. Move your ball between your thighs now. And we're going to lie down. Now this is more advanced. If you're a really beginner, you'll know straight away with this one. If you feel it in your back, stop. It's too much for you right now. And just skip this part. Give it a go if you can. I've threaded my legs through the straps. I'm moving the ball. Let's put it between the knees. Support your head now. And you're lying all the way back here. Keep your bum, so wiggle your butt up as close as you can to the carriage here. Stay here. Pull your stomach down. So you're really down in a really nice supported position here. No back squeezable. Take a deep breath in. And we're just going to do a little chest lift here. Curl forward. Don't move anything yet. And back. Again, think of when you had a strap through your arms. Do that exact same motion. Lift from your ribs. Look between your legs. Keep your head heavy. Lift your armpits up and forward. Shh. Think of trying to lift your head further onto the ceiling. If this is okay, if you're feeling abs not back, then you curl in together. Slowly. Small out. Not too far out because I want you. If you go out like this, ouch, you're going to hurt your lower back, right? You're going to arch it. Keep connected here. Breathing in, keep that lower back down and curl. Squeeze that ball as tight as you can. And release, a couple more. Curl. And release, 2 more. Last one, hold, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent work, guys. I'm going to leave it there because I'm trying to keep it at beginner level. Ordinarily, I put legs up and do throwing balls and things, but let's keep it simple and come up and take your straps out from under your legs. Good job. Let's turn around now and lie down. Let's place one blue spring on. So you've got one red and one blue spring. And we're going to do just a standard mid-back series on top of the ball. So get your sacrum, tailbone on that ball. Make sure you're on the carriage. And pick up your straps. Always pick up your straps when your carriage isn't moving. And let's place them in the hand straps, the small strap. Thumbs on the outside, hands on the inside. Find your positioning. Now, where is your pelvis? You want to find that neutral. You've got 2 hip bones, keep them flat, pubic bone, all on one plane. So while we're here, let's just do a couple of pelvic tilts. Keep your feet on the bar and just rock your pelvis. Okay, so you're moving that ball under you. It should feel quite nice. Until you align to your neutral position. Hip bones are heavy, pubic bone is down. Pull the stomach down. This shape under here stays the same. One leg up at a time. Tighten your belly tight. Breathing in, can you pull your arms down without any wobble? Again, this is one that I love to do with my eyes closed. Close your eyes and just sense where you are in space. Is your right hip bone at the back pulling down? Is your left hip bone pulling down? Keep it even. Pubic bone. Really simple, just sliding your arms straight and smooth down. 2 more. So learning to improve that core connection with balancing on the ball and really wrapping in your ribs. Right leg can go out straight, variation, and then pull it in. We'll alternate. Again, stay still on your ball. Shh. How do we improve this? Try and maybe improve your breathing. Kind of slow your movement down. If you move really fast in the beginning, I find you end up just pulling in a joint. Where if you move nice and slow, shh, the right part of the body gets a chance to switch on. So that you're not kind of hurting or injuring yourself, but rather slowing down and working deeper in the body. 2 more. Last one. Nice work. Can you put your feet in the straps now from here? Actually, let's do a couple of circles first. It's nice to get some arm connection while we're here. Take the arms out to the side. Okay, and then back up. There should be, I want you to hold it so there's no movement in the carriage. So we're trying to connect your upper body better now. 0 movement. I've got to hold tension gently in the palms of my hands. So I'm learning to stand in my hands, and while my legs are up here, I'm standing in my feet as well. 2 more. Keep that going, no movement. Can you take the legs straight up? Can you pull your hips down and legs move out and in with no movement? Don't fall off your ball. Legs open, arms closed, stabilize pelvis. Shh. Keep your joints, your knees up. Woo. I got a little bit wobbly there, so really try and pull that leg bone into your hip bone. 2 more. Get that stability. Last one. And then let's come back and put our feet into the straps. So get your foot on the foot bar. Push off. Right foot into the big loop. Hold onto your carriage for safety. Make sure your bum is really down. I love being on the ball because it forces us to keep the bum down. Stretch your legs out, away from you. And then all you're going to do is let your legs slide up, pulling your hip bones into that ball. And let's find our neutral, so we're nice and flat here to begin, wrapping in, and take your legs up. Sink into the ball heavier, and down. And then lift up, sinking down. Again, close your eyes. You may need to readjust your ball just slightly, so it's right onto your tailbone, lower back, and there's no movement. I get heavier as I come up. So my move is going to be really small and subtle today, because I'm trying, if I come all the way up here, I've shifted my pelvis, I've come off everything. So keep it really small and just legs straight and stand in your feet. We're going to start frogs. So you bend your knees in just in line with your hips and squeeze it out. Again, can you stand in your feet a little bit better? 2 more. Sink into your ball. Breathing in and exhale. 2 more. Let's do a couple of nice circles from here. It's really massaging for your back on the ball. It's so nice. Opening everything up. Sink into the ball. Little circle around. Very small. Staying weighted on that ball the whole time. Keep your knees soft. Shh. And let's reverse. 2 more. Last one. Let's get a really nice stretch now. So, Peter Pan, one of my favorites. Right leg goes to the side, left knee bends like a bow and arrow, but close your eyes. You need to keep the same amount of weight on the back of both hip joints at the same time. Level yourself off, check that you haven't lost your neutral, and then come back together. Wrap your ribs in tighter. Again, pulling back. One of my favorite stretches. If your pelvis is aligned here, so good for getting that pelvic alignment, then you can really feel a great stretch. Pull those legs. Ooh, just felt a nice little adjustment there. And come back. Oh, it was so nice. And to the other side. Pull that knee out further. So sometimes I really like to slow it down and do what I call beginner level foundation stage, because it just takes a moment that you can start to connect in deeper with your body. I love to move hard and fast, as if you've been following my channel, you'll realize. But sometimes you really have to nourish your body and just check back in. Make sure that everything is functioning properly. 2 more. Pulling back, leveling off those hips. I like to pull my hip bones apart, really open them, and then think about narrowing your hip bones, narrowing your rib cage as you pull back into center. 1 more time. Level off, exhale. Can we open both legs up now? Carefully, straight legs this time. And let's just hold. You can even pull down the straps. Let's just take a stretch here and point and flex your feet. Pointing and flexing. Staying heavy in my back of my hips. Staying heavy in my pubic bone and that tailbone area. Trying to like sandwich the front of my body to the back of my body even deeper. Keep your knees micro bent so you're not hanging in those joints. And then gently close it. Cross one leg on top, just do a little figure 4 stretch here. So the slack in one spring is going to go completely, it will be sloppy, but this one is nice and taut. I'm just letting that come in. You can just navigate the strength of this strap to allow you to go deeper. You can allow it to really come in nice and close. And change. A little bit of stretching to finish up. Other side, crossing that knee over and really allowing this core just to pull your body in. Excellent. Take your foot out. Make sure you're always reaching for your bar first. So bend your other leg in until you've got your foot on a platform somewhere. Then you take one foot out, the other leg, and just allow your right leg to drop down and pull the left knee into your chest. It's usually a mat stretch that I do that I just love. It really opens everything up here. Breathing in. Allow it to open. Try and bring your right leg into center a little bit more so that you keep that narrowing. You'll stretch a little bit different part here. So keep it in. Watch your balance here. Shift off the ball a little bit. Hold onto your shoulders. Don't fall off. Hold onto your carriage and just cross it off. You may come off the ball a bit. Come back to center. Change sides. Left leg out. Lengthen that. Pull the right knee in. Breathe and open the front of that hip. And then cross it. Stack your hips one on top of the other. Look away. And give it a nice gentle release. Great. Coming off there, take the ball out. Roll your spine down. Just see how you feel here. You should feel nice and stable and open in your pelvis. Rolling up, so brace your feet down, roll yourself up, come up to seated, and let's get our long box on. I just want to do something quick for your back work. Long box on, no springs. This is pretty tough with no springs. If you're very, very beginner, or if you try this, it's too difficult, put one yellow spring on. I want you to feel how it's meant to feel, not relying on springs to help us. Close your legs together. Turn out to the floor, stretch your arms out straight. Take a deep breath in, drop your shoulders, and then gently start to pull the front of your ribs up. Arms stay straight if you can, and then lift your body up off the box slowly. And then down. Okay, so you've got to get those shoulders to slide back in. No momentum. Again, pulling up. Tighten your core. Really lift your ribs up. You're not hanging. Touch the ceiling. Slowly pull up to go down. I'm pulling back on my arms. 2 more like this. Deep breath in. Drop the shoulders back. Pull in. Looking across the floor. Tighten your midline. And then come back One more time, deep breath in. And let's go. Can you reach your legs further away from you now so you really stay active in those legs? And then woo, come back down. Relax here. Good job, guys. Pull back in. Place a spring on. That was just a very quick series I wanted to do today. That is it. I do hope you are enjoying my videos. I want to make more. So hit the like and subscribe button and share it with your friends, and I hope to see you again soon. I'm going to do a very tough and challenging one next. If you want to follow along, check my next